Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time once again for some more Lost Eidolons. I've got an optional battle to get to, and before I do I'm going to try my hardest to remember to do something. This healing light spell is too few uses. The healing touch spell is just far more useful. However, we have found ourselves a new light grimoire, which has a rare and it has the healing touch spell imprinted, only 2 uses instead of the usual 5. Which means we're going to want purification, right? And then we could we'll stick Holy Nova over here, possibly Blessing here. Sacred Calling looks like a fun spell. Uses the power of light to move a distant ally to an adjacent tile. I presume they don't mean adjacent to the target, but adjacent to the caster. And I don't know if we get to pick the adjacent tile, or if it's going to be somewhat random. But it's a good way of getting someone out of trouble, or calling someone to our side in a time of need. Hymn of Healing is a big heal, and relatively low mastery as well. So healing light is 5, healing touch is... It's literally the same power for a much greater range and 2 less uses. But as we've got these 2 uses up here, that's okay. We can stick with that. It does mean that when I see the healing touch, I'll need to remember it's only 2 uses and not 6. So, heals the caster for the same amount, may be good. Blessing is like a... Well, as we know, it's an AoE purification for half the effect. Divine Protection... Kind of want to try this. Kind of want to try casting Divine Protection on some warrior types. Interesting that it's a provocation rather than an actual sort of protection. So it's turning them into the protector, or like a literal guardian. Radiant Arrow... 3/3, 1/5. Okay, so more potent. And healing the attacker by half. Okay. Divine Hand is the magic protection. I'm going to go ahead and pretend the bandits won't have access to loads of mages. They might. But we'll give Radiant Arrow a bit of a try. So, the news of Asoro's death is causing chaos across Artemesia, not to mention a spike in bandit activity. We need to nip this in the bud now before it becomes a bigger problem. Enemy levels 16 to 17, and we don't want to take all our highest level characters in. We also, given that we've got like another 10 levels to meet the requirements for any top tier classes, don't need to rush training. The only person who really needs to develop a skill is Eden, and we can probably do that in a training session in camp. He's pretty close, and we got plenty of time to do it. I will absolutely save the game, and then we'll get in there. Now we do have some people as low as 14th level, so we're going to need to be careful with those. and we'll want to assign some aids to the higher level characters who remain on the field. So first off, we want to know if Eden is a required character for this one. This is a familiar looking map. Looks like the last place we faced bandits. Okay then. I will look and see how familiar this map is. 3, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Not the 20 we require. It's the same map, no chest this time. So yeah, we're looking at, unless there's some kind of ambush portion of this, we're looking at 2 optional battles. Right. Wizard, priest. Priest, wizard, yeah, okay. Axes, bows, swords. Okay, those are interestingly different. 3 axes. So a lot of anti-plate. And mostly axes. Right. Let's get our forces set up. First off, we'll undo these assignments. Right. We absolutely want Gabriel, Lavana, and Dahlia on the field. We don't need Robert, Francisco, and one other person. Possibly Eden appears to be required. Okay. Robert can't be allied. So, Robert and Francisco can't be aid to anyone. And then we take off a 19. Probably Gilbert, given Lavana's presence, but not necessarily. Okay. Position where Gilbert is. Gabriel position here. But we got to take someone off. And Dahlia position possibly take off a plate. Oh right, Francisco's level 20. There we go. Right. Gilbert can be assigned as an aid to someone. Okay, that's assigning this person as an aid to Gilbert. So no. Robin, what are you going to get if we give Gilbert there to help you? When countering magic attacks, 30% of total damage received is added to the counter. So ideally, we give that to a mage. Although Robin can counter short-range spells with his bow. We don't have a mage who's 19, so sure. And there we go. Right. Do I want to move anyone around? I think 15 turns. Okay. No, I think we're good. I swear the bandit problem around here just keeps getting worse. Trash like them comes and goes. And it always ends the same way. Form up. Let's take them out. Alright, this time we don't have a chest to get to the back. We don't need to prioritise the back group at all. And we can hopefully get them as a cluster around here. This lot. Can make it to about here to attack. And we do want to be drawing their attention.
Prey sighted.
The legend begins.
How much do you think your
Hello.
life is worth?
We want Andrea switching to bow, predominantly for this battle. And moving, she could go out there, but let's just go here. Come on, lady. Really? What happened? How did her turn end? Literally all we did was switch
If
weapon.
you say so.
That's better.
Acknowledged.
We could go hide in the woods, but we'll be slow coming out of them.
Life and death are but a cycle.
Yeah, they're definitely aiming for a somewhat oriental accent there.
I'll see it through.
Her voice actually reminds me a lot of Wizardry 8 for some rather obvious reason.
Coming right up.
Okay,
Here goes.
let's get up here for long shot potential. Oh, hello. You are an archer of sorts. But pulling you might pull the rest of the group and
Let's
make
get it
them
done.
surge forwards.
It's a shame spilling blood on such a nice day.
So let's see how they play. Come out, little warriors, and get yourselves killed. Yeah, here they are. Oh, you're going to protect him from magic. That's great. You got others.
Life without ambition is a waste.
Although, actually, I see what you've done. Gabriel's range probably can't reach these.
Whether words or swords, I miss nothing.
I'll bill you.
Could shoot, probably a bad idea. Right.
Let's roll. Where are we going again?
Well, Robin, you could shoot him for a decent amount of damage. Or take the long shot there for no counter and a decent amount of damage. We may very well need this. Robin leveled for strength, defense, dexterity, and agility. Oh yeah, I need
There's no
to...
mountain too
Yes,
high
I
to
can
climb.
get out here. That's great. But I could also swap, shoot, kill. Let's try that. And hope I don't regret it. Excellent critical there, by the way. The only... Oh no, long shots. So, Kyron leveled, got health, strength, defense, and dexterity. So, I was about to say, the only disadvantage to Leon moving up here to attack... Well, the disadvantage to Andrea wanting to shoot this one, to soften him up first, is that Leon needs to get out of the way. Then I remembered
As long as Sarah's safe, this whole world can rot.
that she can do this. Hooray!
You got it, Cap.
Then we go in for the kill. Now, taking this first group down is not going to be any sort of large achievement.
Understood.
Radiant Arrow, we can go Holy Nova for a start, can't we? We certainly can.
Say no more.
In there for a... Yeah.
Without delay.
Right. Oh, that's a kill. That's good damage. That's really good damage. Because we don't know whether it's going to travel through the water. It did. So we could have gone for the middle. We did not.
Purpose moves me.
Anything range free? Yes. And if anything, we're trying to feed experience to the lower level characters here.
Someone has to.
Over here we have Leonard to try and tackle this fellow a bit, but that's not
Lady Marshall.
always our best option. And go Storm Strike in the river. And that works out quite nicely. We will be left with those two
Luck
casters,
is on
however.
my side.
And this is not a spell. We will be wanting to get out of water quickly while we also finish off those two quickly. So around turn 3 or 4 we want everyone over here. Eden's leveled for health, agility, strength and dexterity. Not so much luck this time. She'll be frozen in the water. We can purify or just heal. And this should be an attack spell. And at this range he might be able to counter. No, he does not. Okay. We have one healer available, 2 people in need of healing. She's not going anywhere.
Faith will never betray me.
Not quite a kill, so let's hold off a moment.
A body may perish, but a name lives forever.
Range free? Sure. Gabriel's leveled, gained magic resistance, dexterity, and luck.
It's up to me.
Wow, his luck was a little on the low side, wasn't it? Eden going in here for the kill because he's the one who can reach. Right.
Can do.
We can shoot for good damage.
The stronger the heart, the sharper the blade.
We can hit him and take a bit back to then use frenzied attacks later on.
Go ahead. Open your mouth. I'll put an arrow in it.
I will
All
bring
right.
justice to this land.
Moving the force in this direction. A little bit of healing touch. It's certainly pretty good.
Mind the bow.
And swap and defend.
Fine.
And move and don't waste a long shot on this fellow. He's close enough. Their battle lines have collapsed. Stay vigilant. They're not beaten yet, and if there's 5 more of them hiding somewhere, that'll be great for us. All troops, prepare to advance. She's frozen, so she's not going to do much. Let's keep the rest out of the river.
You cannot escape the wheels of fate.
The destination doesn't matter. It's the people you're with.
Is she unfrozen? She is unfrozen.
My blade is like a thunderstorm. Best avoided.
She's also running in for healing.
Not everyone can be forgiven.
As you command.
Destiny stirs.
Right.
We're going to stay outside the wood because she's unwounded, and it's more space for more people to come running in.
People who run their mouths die first.
Just in case any of them could actually reach it, you know.
Loud and clear.
Are we better off running across here? And in a way, yes.
Here we go.
We'll leave our mark on history.
We'll also want to be getting out of the water soon. Right.
Light burns the brightest in the dark.
Stick with our low-powered bonus heal from a book, and we're good. Lovely. Are we all done? Not quite.
You can do this. You can do this.
Let's try not to pull too many just yet. And we definitely have plenty of time. Right. We want to be engaging them around... Well, they're not going to really want to come much further past here. So we want to be occupying this space quite aggressively.
Yes, sir.
You're just not getting out of the water anytime soon, are you?
Don't worry. You won't feel a thing.
Right.
Out of sight, but not out of mind.
Oh, really? Should we be building him towards some kind of sneaky skill?
A solid plan.
Type build.
As long as Sarah's safe, this whole world can rot.
Lady, that's a really bad attitude to have.
Should have been more careful.
Let's go back, and we just go there instead.
Right.
Oh, really? An archer. Pulling 2. And that will pull the whole enemy group, so how about we just don't pull any right now?
Can do.
All right.
Concentrate on safe, safe. On moving up and getting ourselves in good positions. Leon can make landfall just over here. Right.
There is no mountain too high to climb.
Oh, really?
Here we go.
Well, I mean, in that case, that's good to know.
My blade is like a thunderstorm. Best avoided.
The legend begins.
He won't make it into the woods.
Whether words or swords, I miss nothing.
I foresaw this.
Interesting. Right, okay.
Understood.
So, we want Leon here.
Coming right up.
Let's pop in there.
Faith will never
And
betray
here.
me.
That pulls both.
No matter how careful you are, All it takes is one mistake.
And there will be
Fine.
plenty more coming in. Right, so if we
Tomorrow's
pop
a
you
new
up
day.
to here, that splits. That does not split. Okay, let's keep that split.
If you say so.
And did I?
You cannot escape
Okay.
the wheels of fate.
Well, we can hold back a little and play catch up here. We'll have arrows nearer and spells slightly further away. Now, are they coming on their own, or are their friends going to come with them to share in their demise? And he has an axe he should probably use. They're coming. Excellent. I imagine when we get into camp it'll say like 15 out of 20 on the board. Or it will just say kill 20. We'll just have to remember we've done 50. I'm not entirely sure which. But this is a very good time to be finding things out.
Go ahead. Open your mouth. I'll put an arrow in it.
Let's hold that.
Acknowledged.
You got it, Cap.
Really? 1, 2, 3, 4. Shouldn't he have a move of 5? Oh, he's wet. Right. So we can take out these two and a lot of
Luck is
people
on my
besides.
side.
And they're not going to fight. Okay. Good to remember.
Let's roll.
So we can
Where are we going again?
come in here with an axe and take massive damage over the next turn. We could come up there. Hello.
Prey sighted.
I'm thinking she could come in here and pull. But then would Robin going up to here pull just as much?
Yeah.
Well, while we think about that, who else can get into striking range for this fellow?
Understood.
And who should?
Go ahead. Open your mouth. I'll put an arrow in it.
As you command.
37, so maybe he's better.
Purpose moves me.
She can go right up here. Oh, hello. And she could put someone to sleep. He would probably be a really good choice, actually. Okay. People who can't contribute.
We'll leave our mark on history.
How much
Gabriel,
do you think your
Dahlia,
life is?
I will bring justice to this
probably
land.
Marshall. Although... yeah. So she's not fighting, and that's probably a really good place for her to be. If we kill him, I don't know who's going to be pulling. Someone here or someone out here. Yeah. Okay.
Life and death are but a cycle.
So, we can attack from here, here, and here. Not with her, but just in general. Right, so these 3 spaces, these 5 spaces are our attacking points.
Mind the bow.
I will go this way. And putting him to sleep might be a really good idea. Just because he's more experienced and more dangerous. We
Should've been
can
more
put
careful.
Leon in front and nearer the action. He doesn't have a long range shot, but will that take the... It won't take the attack off Marshall yet.
Destiny stirs.
So if I come up here totally taking him out. Which... Oh. Wait a minute.
People who run their mouths die first.
1, 2, 3. I mean, we could get someone standing in here, right? Okay.
Lady Marshall.
So let's do this. Yep, that was expected. Leonard leveled, got health, strength, defense, and luck.
Here it goes.
Okay. Could actually come. Ooh, hello.
Fine.
Hello. Liking this even better. We could go there for the kill. I mean, look, if he's asleep, he's not going to fight back. But let's...
Come, I will show you oblivion.
Let's pour some magical sleep onto this knight. So he's not a threat right now.
Someone has to.
Yep, get up there, lady. Look, you might get to take part in the fight, but at this point I don't think you really will. Same goes for you, Gabriel, my friend. I'm afraid you may be sitting most of the rest of this one out. No long shot is fine. So, out of these two, physical defense 20, 18, magic 19, magic 16. So slightly better on the physical. I don't know if that automatically includes her shield or not, right?
As long as Sarah's safe, this whole
Let's
world
find out.
can rot.
21, 17. Okay. So if she comes in here and attacks, then Robin rides up like here somewhere and takes his long shot. And he needs to get out of that square anyway.
You can do this. You can do this.
I mean, if we go like right here, this is obviously dumb. Yeah. I'm thinking in terms of just being here alone, he's still pulling a lot. So, long shot here. We should have probably healed him with Marshall, but he might have been a bit too far out. Let's go back and see. No. Wow.
Not everyone can be forgiven.
So if we go for a long range heal, he'll probably benefit from this. Right, let's tidy all this up again. Yep. So if we just go here with the axe.
It's the people you're with.
Right. That works just as well. So we can send her up here instead with much higher defenses. Then we're coming in with that sleep spell.
Life and death are but a cycle.
on the Elite Knight, putting him into a state of great drowsiness, from which
Stronger
he
the
will
heart,
not
the
emerge
sharper the blade.
until after his next turn.
I'll bill you.
Our
A
healer
body
is
may
significantly
perish,
far from
but
the
a
action as
name
well.
lives forever.
Right,
You say so.
is this good? Actually, yes. Could have shot this man, but in a way we're defending Robin that's slightly better. Wet and can we stack shocking on that in one go or not? I imagine not. He might not need to. I mean, she hits back pretty hard. Oh no. Oh! This may be a potion situation. Okay, we take it. We accept it. And then we see what we can do about the situation.
Let's get it done.
Hello. There's not a lot of people he can reach, but that's a good one. We don't want to get into the water if we can help it with the wizard here. What
I'll
can
see
we
it
do
through.
about healing? We can heal. And we want to get out
Loud
of
and
that
clear.
square anyway. Look, we'll take it, okay? Now, sitting her in the forest after she gets healed is probably a really good idea.
Coming right up.
Oh, not the kill.
Let's roll. Where are we going again?
We got a kill in either of those positions. Now,
Life without ambition is a waste.
we also have people who can't quite join the fray
Say no more.
just yet. And some who can. We'll take both the kills, as that will be somewhat more advantageous to us. Working on that archery for her is probably a good idea. Everything on the left-hand column. Lovely.
Here it goes.
Hey, guess what? You get shot as well. And then, ideally, we want to be able to get her to him. Almost everything on the left and a little bit on the right.
Prey sighted.
And we can. Hey, guess what? Taunting blow in your face, mister. Yeah, that's not much damage. Can we get close enough for a purification? Probably
Light
not.
burns the brightest in the dark.
So, big heal it is. Okay, Marshall leveled, got agility, strength, defense, and dexterity.
Purpose moves me.
This is on the understanding Eden will be in this square here. We could just put someone to sleep again. We could
People
also
who
go
run
stand
their
in the
mouths
puddle.
Die first.
Destiny stirs.
Will he counter at that short
Whether
distance?
words or swords,
Good
I
question.
miss nothing.
Ah. You know what we can do? Burn him up. A lot. And then he won't need to sleep after. Oh, hello.
I foresaw this.
I don't doubt it. Is that a variation in the casting animation? Slightly different to her? I'll have to look at other casters at short range performing the same spell. Now...
As long as Sarah's safe, this whole world can rot.
This won't be enough for a kill, but it'll be enough for something. By which I mean combining her with Eden.
Spilling blood on such a nice day.
Mate, he's got an axe. He'll finish him off. Glad I didn't bother for the taunting strike. I think Leon has sat out one or two of the optional battles, so... Yeah. Purification? Oh yeah, okay, gives him more choices. It's actually a bit more dangerous for us now. Yep. Certainly is. And he's dead now. Excellent. That's a familiar pattern we've seen on someone else very recently. Hello.
Should have been more careful.
Gonna hit you hard. Oh! Nice. Just what we needed.
I will bring justice to this land.
Right.
You cannot escape the wheels of fate.
You know what? She could probably do with the defensive experience here. Can we get Gabriel into range? Probably not. He seems to be focused on very short range spells as well. We should absolutely do something about that. Change his spellbook magic selection after this. No.
A solid plan.
I'll bill you.
Here we go. Here's a lower level character who needs some experience. But 19 isn't really that low at this point, is it?
As you command.
There we go. Feels a bit wasteful to use such high level abilities on this battle. Captain, we've cleared the area. Shame it won't stick. Bandits are like weeds. There are always going to be more popping up. Yeah, we've seen this dialogue before. It's a repeat encounter. Suppose we'll just have to wipe them out again. Like tugging out those weeds, trying to get the roots. Nice work, everyone. Collect your loot and let's head on back. Not that there's much loot to be collecting at this point. We didn't need the healing experience from our shell because her light magic skill is capped. Wow, did literally no one gain any experience at all this fight? That feels very odd and also dishonest. Okay. It does feel odd we were given a prestige task to exterminate 20 bandits and there were only 15 in this fight. I mean, as I said, I strongly suspected it to be a 2 or 3 mission job. But the 15 being so close to 20 almost feels like we were supposed to do it in a single mission. New topic discovered. How to train horses. Yeah, I think I know. But if doing optional battles discovers new topic of conversation, then that is something we should almost definitely consider doing earlier in camp sessions rather than later. I might even try that next time. Right. Let's see if the board tracks bandits killed or not. It does not track them, so we're at 15 out of 20. Alright. And at 54, I imagine there's no rewards. Well, that would... Hello. There's a exclamation mark over here. Looks like a conversation we need to have. I must have postponed it for a reason, knowing I would return here for a prestige board or for something else.
Yeah?
Ah, I see.
Robert, the bandits have been dealt with.
Did you take care of it yourself?
Clara was in no shape to go out and fight.
Luckily, nothing happened while you were gone. What's wrong with Clara, though? Didn't seem like she was injured or anything.
I'm not sure. Just seems like she's having a hard time right now.
She's never lost before.
Maybe it's the shock of losing a fight for once? Whatever it is, she's definitely not her normal self.
Or a guilty
She gave me a
conscience.
dagger for some reason.
What for?
Oh.
Did she want something in return?
She said it was for skimping out on her duties.
Yeah.
That is strange for her.
Maybe working with Isoro has changed her somehow. Guess we'll see.
Definitely feels like a secret meaning. Ah, Clara and Robert. Increased. Well, we're seeing some nice gains here now with a couple of people. I should probably push for Francisco and Leon actually next camp. He's flagging behind quite a bit now. I mean, maybe we should be nice to her. Oh, she right up there. Maybe it's not that urgent then. Johanna? Possibly. I was intrigued by the armor in her lawbook entry, which implied possibly an interesting alternative affinity. And you know what, we just got two of these here, so let's read one now. This feels very appropriate. In the time of kings, medicine was the domain of the Aristan Church. However, as the church began to focus more on profit than charity, many healers felt compelled to open their own private clinics to better save the masses. Following the unification, unregulated practice of healing magic was outlawed. All those with talent for healing were forced to become servants of the Empire. Some refused and were killed. Others went into hiding and continued their work in secret. In some ways, the state of healthcare was greatly improved with imported herbs and potions now readily available. But the opposite can be argued as well. With the ban on organized religion, healing magic has become a rare skill, leading to stratification of medicine along class lines. Those with coins have easy access to a variety of herbs and potions, while those without tend to be worse off than before. And you know what? It's the last one. Let's go for it. Though the various regions of Artemesia have had steady food sources for centuries, the unification has greatly disrupted the farming economy. With the implementation of secure trade routes has come the rise of imports and centralization of food production. Today, most food is exported from Lamprecht province, where that horse came from, while farms elsewhere struggle to survive. As a result, there has been a general shift among common peoples everywhere from farming to tradecrafts as the primary occupation. Nonetheless, with high taxes on all goods, many poorer people fend as they always have, by hunting and foraging. skills that have proven useful among the ranks of the Banarian army. The Codex also hinted that Johanna is a valuable advisor for Eden, so we should definitely try to build a bit of a bond with her, at least enough to get her recruitable. Overall, we're doing okay here. We'll be heading out of camp soon, and I should probably go to bed and give my voice a bit of a rest. That about wraps it up for this episode. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I will look forward to seeing you all in the very next one. I'm going to say goodbye for now though, and cheerio everyone. See you all soon.